so much for meeting. So I just wanted to find out a little bit of information. So I run the Pop Art Hub, which is a regional art directory for artists out in regional Queensland, just to help bring visibility and opportunity for artists out in this region. And when I saw the art prize pop up, I was like, oh, that's amazing.
I'm Heather Stott, and I'm the General Manager of Major Relationships at the Royal Flying Doctor Service in Queensland. So when I first met Anne, who is the most charming and generous of people, she shared with me that she had very sadly lost both of her boys, Rod, who was a pilot, and John, who was an artist and a musician. Both boys were beautiful, kind individuals whom loved their mother very much indeed, and she loved them, with a great passion, as mothers do their children. So this was a great loss for Anne, and she wanted a way to create a legacy for her and a legacy for her boys, but a shared legacy that would not only mean that they had a permanent legacy moving forward, but that also had a purpose. It would help the people of Queensland, a state that they love, that is close to their hearts, and a state that really is in need of medical care. So if you live in a metro area, you'll understand that if you go outside your front door this morning, you could swing your handbag and hit several GPs, a couple of psychologists, dental practice, mental health practitioners, all of that. But if you go very far from any metro area, finding healthcare, apart from that's provided by the Flying Doctor Service, is almost impossible. And people think of us about aeromedical retrieval, but of course, we provide primary healthcare and all the other types of care that I've just mentioned. And it's really important as an Australian to Anne that everybody has access to that care. This is a very Australian thing. We don't leave anyone behind. We're always there for everybody. Yeah, her boys, one of them a pilot, Rod, who loved flying, knew Queensland very well because of his career. And then John, who knew Queensland very well because an artist and a musician, and that, Queensland was very inspirational for him. And Anne wanted to create this beautiful legacy. So she decided that for Rod, there would be names on an aircraft. There are 3 names on an aircraft, which is beautiful. And then for the 3 of them again, but focused on John's interest, she would create the John D. Bowe Art Prize. And to make sure that it was fair and equitable, just like the RFDS healthcare, she would share this with everybody by not charging an entry fee and by making it accessible to absolutely everybody, no matter where they live. You don't need to be wealthy. You don't need to be able to travel anywhere to do this. You just need to be creative and express your talent and express your thoughts about Queensland. So this is where the whole idea came from. And of course, we absolutely love it because it's truly inspirational. It creates that beautiful legacy. But also, one of Anne's wishes was that it drew attention, that she could support the RFDS by drawing attention to what we do and to the people that we help and to our frontline teams.
Yeah, absolutely. So I work with a lot of regional artists, and it is such a hard thing to be found and be visible. So this art prize actually is going to bring visibility to regional artists because they don't have to necessarily ship in their artwork. They can just send it digitally, which is fantastic.
And everybody gets judged digitally online by our judging panel. So the playing field is completely level.
Yeah. So are there any restrictions on the type, so the medium, and also the size? So could digital artists submit, could sculptors submit, photographers? What is there limits around what type of medium?
We have already had some photographs, we've already had sculptures. Now, as I said, Lisa, I don't know the rules and regulations, the T's and C's off by heart, forgive me, but the website has them all on.
An artist is selected, is there going to be finalists? And if there are finalists, will there be an exhibition to show the work somewhere in Queensland?
There will be an event here in Brisbane to celebrate the winner.
Well, thank you for joining me. And I really want to say a massive thank you to Anne for doing this and being very generous. Was there anything else you wanted to say or any other details you wanted to share with the community?
No, not at all. All I want to do is thank Anne, obviously, thank her 2 boys, Rod and John, for inspiring their beautiful mum to do this and proudly support the Royal Flying Doctor Service in Queensland.